A lot of people, especially our clientele, they do enjoy a fresh ingredient, well-balanced cocktail. Anyone can throw in Jack with some Coke, but can someone craft an old-fashioned and smoke it? Can they do whiskey sour with egg white? With us, we take in consideration the art and science behind the drink.
Welcome to People at Pyramid, a weekly podcast that introduces you to your fellow Pyramid Club members. My name is Vince Quinn, the Content Studio Director, and I'm here to showcase the stories of your fellow members, explore the ways that they can help you and your network, and make it easy for you to connect. With that, let's meet our next member.
Cheers, I am Kitty, owner of Kitty on Top Bartending and Kitty on Top Simple Serves.
Okay, so how? What does all of that mean? Because I know it's a lot.
Yes. So with my mobile bartending business, we elevate any private sector or corporate event using fresh ingredients, cocktail storytelling, and top shelf experience. The Simple Serves, we use all natural ingredient serves to elevate your cocktails, mocktails. I saw you were drinking coffee. We put those in that as well, and tea.
Okay, so I love this because you are services with the bartending, like your
Yes.
mobile bartending, but you're also product.
Yes.
So which came first?
Services. So I'm all about the customer experience. Products is something completely new. And it's funny, Vince, because I've been making simple syrups since I've been making drinks. I just wanted different variations of flavors. And then last year, when I completed a cocktail making class for Name McPhilly, some of the reps were like, well, why aren't you monetizing on your talents? But I thought that it was actually going to be simple to curate Simple Serve, but it was definitely a lengthy process. And just like any other food and beverage, it did take scientists, food scientists, as well as regular scientists to help me work with this. I had business coaches, marketing coordinators, so it wasn't simple at all. The service is definitely more simpler than products.
Okay, but to be able to combine those things together is such a beautiful thing because now you're essentially running two businesses that are very much interconnected. So when you go about this then, I mean, how do you manage your time commitment to do two businesses? How does that work for you?
So now I'm trying to implement certain days for certain things. So I will do a lot Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays towards the service base. Since right now we get more service revenue than we do products. So most of my focus is there. And then I pick some time. So I try to allot 2 additional days to focus on the simple serve. So whether that be marketing, doing any pop-ups, but yeah, just trying to find that middle ground, and then obviously need at least a day to decompress for myself.
Yeah, good. Please take it for
Yes.
anybody. Please
Yes.
take the time to decompress once in a while.
Yes.
Please, I am begging you. It's so necessary. But okay, so for mobile bartending, then, right? I mean, I have a pretty good idea of what that is, and I think most people do. But really explain like exactly what that looks like to be a mobile bartending business. How many places can you be?
We can be everywhere, anywhere. So with the private bartending, if you are having an event at your home and you want to be able to delegate the alcohol and who's getting what, and if you just want to show off. So we have a lot of clients that like to show off and show an air of sophistication. So that's where we come in. And we do offer packages, whether you just need a bartender and a satellite bar setup, or you want us to curate these signature cocktails, or you want us to do the shopping for your entire event. And we do most things in-house. So we do have shopping concierge. We do curate custom menus for your bar. And we started incorporating fresh flowers too. So we're all about the aesthetics. So yes.
Okay. Now, speaking of aesthetics, I'm looking at a shirt. And so if you're listening on audio, she's wearing a Kitty on Top bartending shirt. So why Kitty on Top? What is that? Where did that come from?
So funny thing, my husband actually came up with the name. So my late grandmother, she's a Catherine. My mother's a Kathy. My father would not allow my mother to name me Kathy, so he came up with my name Camilla, but I was always the kitten or the little cat. So I played off of that nickname all throughout college, and I always wanted to have everyone experience the top shelf experience. So my husband actually came up with the name, which is a double entendre. We're all adults here, but it is by nickname as well as providing the top shelf experience.
Yeah, well, all right. Shout out to the husband. That's good work. That's good branding work. We love to
Yes.
see it. Okay. Now, let's talk a little bit about the experience, right? Because people are always, when they think about drinks, I think it becomes pretty standard of just like, it is alcohol and alcohol will be there. But that, like, you know what I mean? It's just like, oh, yeah, there will be drinks. But thinking about like what kind of drinks are actually there, that matters, right?
Yes, absolutely. And I'm finding a lot of people, especially our clientele, they do enjoy a fresh ingredient, well balanced cocktail. So, yes, anyone can throw in Jack with some Coke, but can someone craft an old fashioned and smoke it? Can they do a classic whiskey sour with egg white? Are they able to flame their drinks, use dry ice? Balance it with saline. So with us, we take in consideration the art and science behind the drink.
Yeah, well, okay, because I can really hear that when you're talking about smoking things and torching and dry, like the actual experience of the drink is then adding to the event.
Absolutely. And then we do fermenting, we do milk base and fat washing, all of that good stuff. So for us, it's not just about the drink itself, it's about just giving you the experience and telling the story while we're building the drink for you.
Yeah, I mean, in the same way, for example, with weddings, right? People want the specialty cocktail, right? Yeah. And that adds something to it to be like, all right, here's the drink that I chose, and here's a funny name that we put on it for just that event, and it gives something for people to talk about.
Exactly, and then if you wanna add a razzle dazzle, you could do some edible glitter, you could do some fresh, edible flowers, you could do a nice rim with tahini, so we've had a lot of, spicy margaritas in play this year, as well as, different types of lemon drops. My favorite cocktail to make is the smoked old fashioned, so we do various, syrups, so my strawberry hibiscus is good with the smoked old fashioned. For fall, I have a sweet potato, simple syrup.
Really?
Yes.
Sweet potato simple syrup.
Yes, yes. Peppermint, pumpkin spice. Yeah, so we get into different types of flavors.
Wow. So all the seasonal stuff, it sounds like
Yes,
too, the fun
yes,
seasonal
very
kinds of
much
things.
so. Yes.
Okay. What do you make with sweet potato simple syrup?
So with that, one, you could do a nice old fashioned. I've also incorporated it in my Maker's Mark 46 espresso martini. Yes. So very, very, very sweet and smoky to the touch. I also make a nice sweet tea and add the sweet potato. So in the summertime, I do a nice sweet potato tea. But also, I encourage people to play around with it too. You can drizzle it over your oatmeal instead of using regular sugar. Yeah. So tons of options.
Wow. Okay. You're making me very upset, and I might have to make the show a live demonstration going
Yes.
forward for anybody that's got
Yes.
product. I got to be like,
I
bring it
can come
in.
back.
Right. Yeah. We're doing a follow up.
Yes.
Yeah, because that all sounds amazing to me.
Thank you.
But that really is what it's all about to be able to say, hey, these are these special drinks. I understand this crowd, the kinds of liquor and the kinds of cocktails, like whatever they're looking for in that experience. It really does connect, and it does make the experience better. Because I can't tell you the number of times where I've been at an event and somebody gets even a vodka soda that's just not done right, or the vodka tastes terrible for some reason, and you're like, what is it? And it just totally takes you out of the element,
It does. It
and it's
does.
the last thing you want when the whole thing is I'm creating this experience, I'm looking to connect with these people or facilitate connections in the room, and when you're throwing an event, there's a status to all of
Exactly.
that.
No, seriously, seriously. Like I mentioned before, that era of sophistication, like, and you want your guests to be able to get that experience throughout, especially with their drinks.
Yeah, so you got to provide that. Okay, so give me a little bit more then for the simple syrups because you mentioned all these fun seasonal things. Like how diverse is the offerings that you have for the simple syrups?
So currently, what I have available, our most popular flavor is our lavender. So amazing throughout each season. This season, we do lavender lemonade. I actually incorporate the lavender syrup in my matcha in
Ooh.
the morning. Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Lavender syrup, I use it in my French 75, but I use blue coat gin. So I call it a Philly 75. And we have a sage simple syrup, which is nice, herbal and sweet, so that I've used a lot in food and with tea. So with that, you can do an old fashioned as well. You can incorporate that in a mint julep, margarita. I've done a cucumber sage lemonade, spaghetti sauce. You can add it to your spaghetti sauce. I've added to my shrimp scampi sauce. It's just endless possibilities. The strawberry hibiscus. I use that for margaritas, daiquiris, classic and blended pina coladas. We actually did that for Anthropologie's pop up. We incorporated the strawberry hibiscus for the pina coladas.
Wow. Okay, so how many is it? Just counting, like how many simple syrups do you have?
So in total, I have 7. Right now, I am selling 3 on, my website, and then I have some on sale for Etsy. So we're kinda sold out on the sweet potato, but that'll be coming back in October.
Okay. Wow, that is so cool. All right. So for you being newer to the product space then, I mean, what's it been like to build that many products, to have that many offerings already with the simple syrup?
It is up it well, it's different than service. So, yeah, still trying to figure out how to maximize on it, get my return on investment, but so far everything's been pretty good. What I've been doing is just seeing where I can showcase the simple serve. So pop-ups at Anthropology, we've done well with them. We'll be back with them, some local events, and just trying to figure out some other ways to include it, introduce myself to some bars and restaurants because that would be good too, right? I'm also working on a cookbook with Den of Thieves whiskey, so they're utilizing my syrups.
Wow. That's a cool
Yes,
collaboration.
yes, I'm excited. Yes,
Yeah, and, like, that's where so many things are going these days when you think of
collabing,
just collaborative
definitely.
marketing,
Yes.
right? Like, on the simplest level, if you go to my house, in my pantry right now, I have Selena Gomez Oreos, which I
Ooh,
never thought would be a thing. You could really taste the Selena too. It's a
yes.
really Selena it's everything I imagine. No, but they're good though. They're like a cinnamon, it's like a cinnamon layer over the cream in the cookie. It's a really good thing, but it's a celebrity endorsed branded
That's
cookie.
how you do it. We have to do it together.
It's 100% what
Yes.
it is. So
Yes.
speaking of that then, because for everybody that's listening, all the members listening that have heard about all of this and want to get in touch, what's the best way to get in touch with you?
You can get in touch with me via email, via phone is the best way though, because I take that right away. But always social media, Kitty on Top Bartending, my website, www.kotbartending.com, Kitty on Top.
Kitty on top. All right, and you said phone was the best. So
Phone,
let's
yes.
so hit me with that. What is the
Yes.
phone
And
number?
phone number is 267-626-0478.
All right. Well, Camilla, thank you
Thanks,
so
Vince. I
much for
appreciate
coming out
you.
today. This was awesome.
High five, Fred.